What's up, YouTube? Back again for another album review. Today I'll be reviewing the second studio album released by the single greatest, well, maybe not greatest, arguably the greatest, the biggest act in rock and roll history, that being the Beatles, and their second album with the Beatles. This was their follow-up to Please Please Me, their first album. Sorry about that. But, yeah, this was their follow-up to Please Please Me, the first album. And while there are some songs on this that I really enjoyed, this is probably the Beatles' least impressive album, and probably it's definitely my least favorite Beatles studio album. Because I don't really consider Yellow Submarine a studio album, so this is my least favorite studio album from the Beatles. But there's not a bad Beatles album. Don't mistake that. There is not a bad Beatles album. But this is just, like I mentioned, probably the least impressive Beatles album. Just because, I mean, there's some really good songs, but not, I mean, it doesn't stand up to a lot of their other stuff. So I'll go ahead and get into the track listing here. Album opens with It Won't Be Long. That's a great song. Really good opener. One of my favorite songs on the album. Probably my top 3 or 4 on the album. It Won't Be Long is really good. I love it. Really good, like kind of up-paced, kind of almost rocker-like thing for the Beatles. So really good, I think. Then we have All I've Got to Do. Another really good song. Just really good stuff here. Some of the Beatles probably finer earlier songs, and you know, it doesn't quite stand. It's not like it's as known as some of the other early Beatles songs that are really big, but All I've Got to Do is really good in its own right. So there you go. Then we have All My Loving, and this is probably in my top 3 favorite early Beatles songs. All My Loving's amazing. I can listen to that song anytime. It's just awesome. Great bass line in this song too. And I love the lyrics, and it's just such a catchy song. All My Loving's awesome. I've Just Seen a Face, All My Loving, and another song I can't think of off the top of my head are probably my favorite early Beatles songs. So awesome stuff. Then we have Don't Bother Me, and this is a pretty good song. It's not like a great song, but it's certainly not bad. It's really solid, I think. I mean, it's, you know, it's pretty good. It's a solid song. Nothing to complain about it, really. I mean, it doesn't really stand up to some of the other stuff on here, but it's still pretty good. So, not bad there. Then we have Little Child, and this song's okay. This is probably my least favorite or second least favorite on the album. It's kind of, you know, whatever. It's all right. You know, it's not like it's bad. It's just it's not quite as impressive. So, Little Child's okay. Then we have Till There Was You. This is another pretty good song. Very, I think, solid song overall, so it's good. I mean, it's not like a great song, really, but it's still a solid song that, you know, deserves a listen, so good song. Then we have Please Mr. Postman, and this is an awesome song. This is a cover, and this is awesome. I mean, this is a really recognizable song, even if it's not from the Beatles, so Please Mr. Postman is really good, I think. Very good song. One of my favorites on the album, really catchy as well. Side 2 kicks off with Roll Over Beethoven, and this is a good song. It's a cover of Chuck Berry, and this is a really good rocker for the Beatles, so Roll Over Beethoven's a good song. Not one of my favorites, but still a good song. Then we have, next song, Hold Me Tight. This is a pretty good song. It's not like a special song, really, but, I mean, hold on one second. My dogs are barking up a storm here. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my dogs are getting my nerves there. But yeah, Hold Me Tight's pretty good. I mean, it's not like a great song, but it's not bad at all, so there you go. Next song, You Really Gotta Hold On Me. Sorry. That's another good song. I mean, there's a lot of good songs and solid songs on here, but a lot of them just aren't quite as up to par with other Beatles stuff. So that's another good song, though. Then we have I Wanna Be Your Man. This is probably one of the more known songs on the album, probably in the top 2 or 3 on the album, known songs, and it's a pretty good song. I'm honestly not a huge fan of it, like a lot of Beatles fans are, but it's still a pretty good song. It's a good song, you know. It's an upbeat rocker, pretty good, so good song. Then we have Devil in Her Heart, and this is a pretty decent song. It's probably a little better than Little Child, but it's still not like a great song, really, so it's okay. Let's just leave it at that. Then we have Not a Second Time. This song's okay, you know, not that impressive, but still not bad, so nothing to really dog about it, so it's okay. Then we have the last song, Money, and this is a pretty good song. You know, pretty good way to end the albums, and you know, the 2 songs before this weren't, you know, really great, so it's better than those 2, so it's a pretty solid song. So yeah, that is all the songs on with the Beatles, and this is my least favorite Beatles album, but it's still a good album. But up for their standards, it's not that impressive. So as far as my rating goes for it, on a scale of Beatles albums, I would give it probably about a 7 or 7.5, probably 7 out of 10, because it's, it's good, but it just doesn't stand a chance compared to some of them. So thank you all for watching. That was my review of With the Beatles. Thank you all for watching, and more videos will be up in the future. Thanks for watching.